Everyone, Steve here. Well, welcome to another video. Back in the shed, we're just about to pack the caravan up and go away for the weekend. Probably tomorrow. We're doing a bit around the house this afternoon, but I was putting a few things away in the van and I bought myself a new chair before Christmas. Yes, I haven't had a chance to use it yet. We have not been camping since Christmas. It's now the 7th of February. That is absolutely shocking, isn't it? But it's been too hot, too wet, all of the above. So we just haven't been able to get away, but going to try and get away in the morning and take Harry out for a weekend. Now I bought these chairs here, the Take 5 lightweight Bushwacker adventure chair, and I thought I'll show it to you today. But what I thought I might do first is show you a few of our other chairs that we've had throughout the years and tell you what I think of them and why we've changed. So let's get into it. I'll put this one aside. I won't show you that one exactly yet, but I'll have a quick drink because I've got a dry mouth. That's better. Been out mowing the lawn. So let's get in to the first chair that we actually bought before when we first started going camping in Dixie over here. So Dixie just there, Dixie the Teardrop. Got that in 2014. So what is it? 2025, just over 11 years ago. So first couple of chairs we had were those great big ones, you know, fold out sort of footrests, and they stood about this high and they were about this wide, and they weighed about 30 kilos, I reckon. And we used to lay them on top of the bed in Dixie there, and or put them up on the roof. I think when we went traveling, I'll see if I can find an old photo. I'm sure I've got an old photo of those when we were traveling through to the centre of Australia to Uluru, and we took those chairs with us. I had them tied up on the roof of Dixie. I might even have a photo of that actually. And we took those with us, and they were really comfortable, but they took up a lot of room. Like, we had to throw them up on the roof rack I had on Dixie. And when we got back, we thought, oh, we need something a little bit lighter, but we still wanted something that was comfortable. So we went out to BCF and we grabbed these sort of, what do you call them, directors type chairs. I know directors chairs are a lot higher, but same sort of square profile. Little fold out table up the side here. And these are really good. I think we paid about $45 for these, and Wanderer chairs. And they're really good. They did the job. Nice and comfortable. You can sit back in them and put your drink in the little cup holder there, and if you happen to be eating a meal or something, you can, or snacks or something, you can sit it on the little table beside you there. There's no need to have a table in front of you. Great little chair, but again, when we had Dixie, they were a little bit of a bugger to pack up again because they still take up a fair bit of room when you want to put them away. And we had to have two of everything because me and Annie, I didn't want her sitting on the ground. But you can see there, takes up a little bit. I know it's not a lot of room. Like if you've got a large caravan and you've got plenty of room, nothing wrong with these chairs. People have bigger chairs than this, but I want to show you some products today that are a little bit smaller and why we've changed. Because if you are camping in something small like our new little Crusader Chameleon or a little Teardrop, room is precious, especially if you haven't got a big four-wheel drive. Like we've only got the FJ, and we've normally got the back of it. Dogs take up the back seat, battery system on the other side, and the rear of the car is taken up with a bit of food, drinks, and a few other things. So not a lot of room for storage, and we don't want to be packing any more weight in. So we got away from those. And what did we go to? Went to Aldi's. Yes, Aldi's. And I got this chair here, the Adventure Ridge fold out chair. I bought 2 of these, and we use these for quite a while with Dixie. They're absolutely fantastic, and I would have bought these probably a year after we got Dixie, and I think I paid about $35 or something for these at Aldi's. So these are getting on to be about 10 years old now, and I'll tell you what, they still work really well. I used to have them in the back of the FJ just as an emergency chair if we went somewhere and we wanted a chair. And I've only just recently taken them out because I found something else, which is the Bushwacker chair there. But I thought I will quickly show you how these go. Now they're sort of like the, is it Helinox chair, is it? I think that's the name of it, so the Equinox or Helinox chairs that you can buy. They're probably aircraft aluminium. The canvas is really good on these. We haven't had any trouble with anything fraying, no holes in them, nothing like that. Ellie used to jump up on these chairs. She used to claim one of these chairs, there's one little thread pulled on there, but we've got no holes in them. They're still working really well, and believe it or not, we took these away camping with us. But what we had to do when we were using these chairs, we had to have a table to put in front of us or beside us, any sort of table. I just happen to have this Drifta one here. So you have to have a table beside you so that you could have your drink, or if you want to sit your iPod on there or iPod. That was probably what we were using back then. Your iPhone, or if you got a Samsung or whatever, and you could sit your drink and you could have something to eat and put your thing on there. So, but as we got older, we realised that we didn't want to be getting down so low, because even though they are comfortable and they take up bugger all room, look at the size of that bag. You can throw that anywhere. You can put it in a drawer, you can stick it in a cupboard, stick it in a sidewell in your 4-wheel drive. It is, the footprint in the room these take up is tremendous, and they are as light as anything. But as you get older, getting up like that gets harder, especially when you have filled 5,000 cartons for your life, and you're getting up and down all night and your knees get a bit creaky. So there we go there, the little Adventure Ridge aluminium collapsible chair. Absolutely brilliant, light as buggery, too light sometimes because they do blow away in the wind. You have got to be careful if you leave them out. Make sure you peg them down, do something, or put a brick on them, because they will blow away if you do not secure them. So we'll put that one back there. I might leave these all open so you can see them. So there we go there, that's those two. What did we go to next? We went to Snow Peak. So this is the chair we went to next. Again, 2 of these. I've taken it out of the bag. It does come with a really good canvas bag made by Snow Peak in Japan, and these chairs were, I think we originally bought them off Drifta. They were the original resellers of these. They don't sell any Snow Peak gear anymore, unfortunately, but there is a company in Australia that does do it. I'll see if I can find a photo and put a photo up on the screen, or I'll leave a link in the description. I'm pretty sure you can still buy these chairs in Australia. They are quite expensive, and but the value for money for them is unreal. These chairs would be over 9 years old, and they have had so much use. It's only probably 4 year ago that we decided to change, and I'll show you that chair in a minute, and I'll tell you the reasons why we changed. But these chairs are absolutely fantastic. Canvas, wooden handles, they're really sturdy, aluminium. They got all hand riveted, well, machine probably riveted joints, but the rivets are really solid. They must be stainless because they haven't rusted or anything. We've had these at the beach multiple times. There's no sign of rust or anything in any of the joints. So there you go, there you can see all the rivets. They're constructed really well. They're really like solid, like as in how they're made, and they're really well designed. Like, see the way the back legs there just sit flat on the ground. They're really sturdy. And again, the only reason we got away from them was because of the lowness to the ground. We thought they would have been good. Again, you need a table beside you, or you can pick up something like this. This is a little cup holder. I think I got it off Rob Richmond. He got them from IKEA. There's the label on the bottom there. A little like clamping system on them with a screw thread. You just screw that down, put it on the arm of your chair, and there you go. There you've got a little drink holder that you can put your drink on or in when you're sitting there. So really good chair. The only problem, again, they are really low to the ground when you sit in them. And but I'll tell you what, if you are traveling, these chairs have a really small footprint. So when you put them in the bag, they're probably about 900 high, and they're probably about 150 by 200 millimeters in size. So you can put them in in a tunnel boot, or lay them down on a floor in your van, and they won't take up a lot of room, and you can see how quick they are to deploy. So really good chair, but we did go away with them for a reason. Now I'll grab the next chair that we got to replace those, again from Drifta. These ones were for Drifta Stockton. Same company sorta. Drifta Stockton is sort of the stuff that they buy overseas, and Drifta is the Australian company which sells a lot of Australian made canvas products. And the Drifta Stockton, so that people know that most of that stuff does come from overseas, even though these chairs here, the Snow Peak chairs, did come from Japan. So you could say they are a Drifta Stockton product as well. But the reason I'm showing you beside them, this is the Snow Peak chair, this is the Drifta Stockton chair. It's basically the same footprint in width and thickness, about 200 by 150, but the height is probably about 100 mils less, so it's probably about 800 high, whereas this one's about 900 high. They both weigh the same. So I think Drifta had this chair made basically to get away from the problem of this chair being so low to the ground. Now you can see this chair here is probably another 120 millimeters higher in the seating position than the Snow Peak chair. That's why we went and bought these two more of these chairs off Drifta. And the other reason was these chairs have a reclining back in them. So you lift the arms up and you can recline the back of the chair to different heights. So that was another good bonus. Now the only thing I could say about these chairs, that is a little bit of a con is they're very rickety. The joints are not as good, like you can see, but overall I haven't had any dramas with them. They are a little bit rickety. I just noticed one of the nuts there is a little bit loose, so I'll have to tighten that up. And I have noticed there is a tiny little bit of rust. I'll take a photo of that and put it up on the screen so you can see it, because the camera won't pick it up. Some of the little rivets have rusted because, again, I have used these near beach conditions. And the other thing with these chairs we found is they were a fraction uncomfortable, as in during winter, cold air seeps up through the canvas and they are a little bit hard on your bottom. So what we did, we came up with this idea when we first got them. I went into Big W and I seen these little deck chair foam seats. They fold up and you can put them, they fit perfectly. They've got a little strap that goes over the back of the chair, and they fit perfectly over these Drifta Stockton chairs. They're made for it. And they've got like a semi-waterproof material on them. They're only like about 25 bucks for these little things. I think Drifta do now have a cushion you can buy. They must have seen our idea and decided to come up with one. So good on you, Drifta. And I think theirs is like a velour finish on it, like a soft velour finish. I find these really comfortable. So you can either buy the one off Drifta, get on their website and have a look, or just go to Big W or something and see if you can pick up one of these deck chair cushions, because they really make these really comfortable, and during winter it stops that cold air coming up through the canvas and you keep it a little bit warmer. So that was our next chair. Why did we decide to go away from these chairs? Well, basically because after we bought Harry, room was another consideration we had to take in. We put everything in Harry that we could, and we took those chairs away with us a couple of times, but then we realised that we were struggling to fit everything in we wanted, and we really didn't want to be putting the chairs inside the van on the bed or anything like that, because if they fall off they could go through the wall or damage a cupboard or something like that. We want to leave the inside sleeping area, kitchen area of Harry as empty as possible, so that when we're touring we can just pull up, and if we want to jump inside we can jump inside. We want minimal stuff inside. We don't want to fall into the same trap as what we did with Dixie. As everything was inside there on the bed, we had to pull it all out when we pulled up and then pack it all away when we went away. If we could fit it in a tunnel boot or in the box in the front, that's what we wanted to do. So what did we go with? Got on Amazon this time and I bought this chair here. I went back to basically where I started with the little Adventure Ridge chair down the back here. And we went back to something like this, but a little bit different. So I'm not going to put you through the pain of showing you setting this chair up. I'm going to put it together. I'll click my fingers like that. There we go. How quick was that? So with the power of editing, I have put this chair together. Guys, it is basically the same as that chair. It is an aluminium, aircraft aluminium frame that all packs up, and basically this seat part wraps around that, and all you do is clip it all together over the legs like I did with the other one. You got to slide the armrests on. Now this one does have armrests, so that's why we went to this chair here, because it packs up really small in that little package, heaps smaller than the Drifta Stockton chairs, but it gives us the same seating position. It's got a beautiful, perfect reclined back on it. It has armrests and it has a drink holder. So that's why we went with these chairs. They're really good. They do take probably, I reckon, realistically 5 or 6 minutes to put together, and probably about the same amount of time to put them away. But it feels like 15 minutes because sometimes you struggle to pull the things in, and it is a little bit of a tedious task putting these together. I must admit, they are reasonably comfortable. The armrests are really good. The only con is with the little drink holder. It fits that okay, it fits a beer can okay, but if you've got it in a stubby cooler, you can't get it in there. So again, you have to have a little table beside you so you can put your drink in. I will leave links in the description to all these products as long as I can still find them. But this little chair here, it is light as buggery. Again, it doesn't take up much room. So if you are traveling in a small van or a teardrop or anything like that, or just a four-wheel drive with a rooftop tent, these chairs would be absolutely perfect for anyone where space is a premium. So that's what I'm putting the video up for. I want to show you some products that can really make your traveling, if you're either camping in a four-wheel drive or camping with a small teardrop or a small caravan, just make it easier for room, weight, and all those sorts of things. So this little chair, easy to get up out of, as light as buggery. Again, put a brick in it if you're going away and it's windy, because it will blow away. That's how light it is. It is as light as buggery. Aircraft aluminium. It is really strong. We've had no trouble with them. We got them off Amazon. I think they're about $119, and Annie loves them. We still take them away with us. But I seen something come up on sale just before Christmas. I couldn't help myself. I haven't used them out in the camping arena yet. Sorry, I got the hiccups. The Bushwacker lightweight Take 5 chair. They actually had buy one get one free on these, so I think they only cost me like $100 or something like that, and about 30 bucks postage. So I ordered them. They turned up just before Christmas, and we haven't been out camping since Christmas. But here it is, over here, Bushwacker adventure gear. Comes in this great little bag, so you can throw it over your shoulder. So if you're going down to the beach, or you're going to a concert or something like that where you need to have your own seating, you're going to a party, anything like that, you got this chair that you can just throw over your shoulder. Now that handle does come with it. It does come with this great little bag, but have a look at this, guys. Where these chairs, you've got to clip together all the frame and then clip all the coverings over the legs. Have a look at this. It's got a Velcro strap on it. Undo that. Just let it flop out. Legs here. So all you got to do is pull all these apart. They have a little locking clip on all of them. So you just got to pull them all out like that till it clips in. So that's your top done. Fold the legs out. That's it. It's done. How easy was that? Beautiful little, I love the colour. I love the yellow and the black. Looks like a bumblebee, doesn't it? So the Bushwacker adventure gear Take 5 chair. It is really comfortable to sit in. It's as comfortable as that, and it is as comfortable as those. Now you may notice too, it's got a swivel on it. So how good is that? So if you want to spin around, grab your drink, spin around this side, throw some more wood on the fire, you don't even have to get up. So if you're at a concert, you can turn around, wave to everyone in the background, say, how you going? Great little seat, isn't it? So there you go there. That is my demo with all my chairs. Another thing that I have a bit of an addiction in camping gear. This is another one. Chairs. I got 2 of all these chairs, but I hope you get something out of it. If you have got a 4-wheel drive with a rooftop tent, a small van, I reckon all these chairs are great. even though I haven't used this chair, I have seen other people with it. I reckon this one here is a winner, guys. The only thing you got to have is a table to go with it, but that you can pick those little tables up anywhere. But this chair here, absolutely fantastic. I will do a follow-up review of this and tell you how it goes in longevity, all that sort of thing. But I am absolutely impressed with this chair. It looks really well constructed. Only time will tell how it lasts, because we are going to use these. Well, I'm going to use mine all the time. I told Annie if she wants to use the other one, she's got to put them together. So that's about it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Stay safe, look after each other. I'll leave a link in the description for all this stuff. I'm going to pack the van up now. I'm going to go camping. I'll see if I can do some more videos for you. So I will see you on the next one. Cheers, everyone. Bye. See ya.